Owning a home. It's one of the first steps that families can take to secure their futures and provide a sense of stability for them and their loved ones. Your home. It's something that can be passed down to your children and grandchildren. It's an asset that offers a pathway to build wealth from one generation to the next. And you need a complete estate plan to protect those assets. Your home, small business, heirlooms, and more, that you and so many communities, Black, Indigenous, Latino, and Asian, have worked so hard to make yours. But estate plans can be costly, and the conversations can be complex. That's why I'm so proud to partner with housing and economic rights advocates, HERA, to bring free and low-cost estate plans to San Franciscans. By providing estate plans, we're able to keep those assets whole for our families, prevent displacement, address disparities in home ownership, and strengthen the cultural integrity of our city. Working with local nonprofit organizations and neighborhood groups, we're bringing this service to you in community through workshops focused on education around estate planning and why it's important.
I'm 86 years old, and you do need a trustee. You need a will and put whoever you want in charge of it.
That's why I wanted to be here today. That's why one of the first steps I took when I became Assessor Recorder was to make sure that we had a partnership to get foundational funding so we could provide these resources to community. But even more important than that is our connection to you and your homes and making sure that we know how to help you and how to protect them. But if you don't have a living trust, you have to go through probate, and that costs money. And depending on the value of your home is the associated costs that you'll have to pay. That can be $40,000 for a home at that level. I don't know about you, but I don't have $40,000 ready to give up at any moment in time.
We wanted to make sure we brought this important workshop to our community so that we could stop the loss of generational wealth and equity to maintain and keep Black spaces, homes, businesses, and community.
So why are estate plans important? We were just talking right before we started the program, 70% of Black Americans do not have a will in place. As I was mentioning being in community, we had a conversation with a woman who had paid $2,700 just for a revocable trust. What we're talking about today are free or low-cost estate plans that are of values between $3,000 to $3,500. Free or low cost, meaning free, or $400 if you make above $104,000 a year, and capped it a little bit larger than that amount. And because we wanted to focus on Black and brown households, because that's where the need is, not only in San Francisco, not only in the Bay Area, but in the region as well.
I was really excited to see the turnout tonight, to see new faces from the Western Addition and from the Bayview. And we want to make sure that we're, covering all these different steps, from buying the home to making sure that home stays within your family.
Program participants work with HERA's staff attorneys to receive these free and low-cost complete estate plans that include a living trust, will, financial power of attorney, and a health directive.
And that's why it's so important to make these resources and this information accessible, right? So that we can make sure that we're serving you and your families and your generations and your dreams. That we're ensuring the financial stability of San Francisco, not just for government, but for our communities.
On behalf of the Office of the Assessor Recorder, I'm thankful to HERA for all the support and legal assistance they've given that makes our estate planning program a reality for you in San Francisco. And I want to thank all of those community partners like San Francisco Housing Development Corporation, Booker T. Washington Center, and the neighborhood leaders and organizations that help families and individuals realize their dreams of building wealth in San Francisco from one generation to the next. To learn more about this program, you can email inquiries at heraca.org, or you can call 510-271-8443, extension 300.